You know, when you'd see stories in the papers about victims of domestic abuse, I would often think, well, why didn't you just get out of that relationship? And then when you're actually in that situation, it's very, very different. You know, there's all sorts of reasons why not.
I think it's so hard to make that decision to leave. And I think sometimes when people think about an abusive relationship, they almost think you meet the person and they're abusive day one and that the other person just tolerates it, but there's always the story of someone building your trust, pulling you in, creating almost like a reservoir of good deeds, creating a life which looks really good and looks really appealing, but then slowly, the reality of the situation you're in is so far removed from what it was like at the beginning.
I suppose I did have doubts before I married him, but I didn't want to end the relationship. I was very much in love with him. We'd already bought a house together.
I poured most of my energies into my work, but what that did was that created an even greater gulf between the professional identity that I had, which was highly successful, and then this sense I had of my personal identity, which was whatever the kinds of things that he would increasingly say.
You may have children with this person, you may work with the person, so to disentangle yourself from all of that, it's quite something.
The feelings of guilt. If you blame yourself, sometimes you think, did I bring that on myself? You know, oh, I shouldn't have said that. If I hadn't said that, that wouldn't have happened.
Your confidence goes, your self-esteem goes.
I could feel it happening. I knew, that I was changing, but I couldn't see a way out of it.